begin with the basics here. July is culminating this week. Next Sunday, you want to mark your calendar right now. You want to be here because these August revelations are going to be bombshell revelations, things I'm still wrestling with sharing, and we really don't know what we're going to share until we make it through this Thursday and we pop out on the other side, which will exactly be next Sunday. So sincerely mark your calendar now. It is a week ahead of us that is all about the new moon, new world or not. And that is the choice, because look at that ascended consciousness energy. We have been living in experience, which means as the ascended cycle of consciousness goes, August will be about the choice. And this month has been about the one and the one. Now that one and one, that 11, that one and one always coming back to the infinite one has ignited another one and one experience this month. And look at the 13th. I want you to just bring your attention there right now. I want you to gaze at that, what looks like almost a violet flame, a violet ignition, a dance, a spiral that's coming right up out of that peak super moon that happened in the mirror of the 4/4/13/13 on that day. You are already out of the cocoon. Whether you know it or not, babe, you're out. You have outed yourself. The whole world, this experience of humanity is already out in every way you can be out. It's all out there. And now, if you gaze beyond the butterfly, go into the graphic of this month, look at the 2022 Sea of Neutrality that has brought this butterfly up from the top of the pyramid, whose wings are now getting ready to command the light through unification. And this is where relax your eyes again and you see all of the new alchemies, all of the new geometries, all of the pieces of the kaleidoscope that were completely relaxed and released and put out there really fully on the 13th. And we have been on what has felt like a locomotive, guys, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh my goodness, breathe right now. And as you bring your attention to the 24th and the 31st are sharing identical energy. Today is the bookend of this week that has already happened, that is happening, that we are creating, have created, and will be again. Pause and really feel that. Breathing that in. Knowing that your linear brain doesn't even need to keep up with what the words that are coming out of me are saying now. What matters most is staying in this graphic, staying in this energy. I want you to notice the end of this week. Look at the 29th and look at the 30th. We got a blush of what's coming in last weekend. Remember, the weekends were going to be the pillars of July. And these pillars will have created as they are created. And if you gaze at the end of this week at the 30th, you notice that big blush of choice energy, that big blue. You see, it was coming in last week. That 22, 23 was when everything was coming in saying, hey, are you really getting serious? Have you paid attention? Where is consciousness guiding you? How are you being the active presence? And we have a lot to share about this, being the active presence. So if you gaze at that, you notice it comes in after Thursday. So yes, I'm working you backwards this week because it matters that you pay attention. It matters you pay attention. So please look at the 28th. The 28th, this Thursday, is an illuminated new moon that will also have a Jupiter retrograde where the apparition is beginning. These are literally the drum beats of the war. It is the drumbeat of the war within more than anything. The war within the heart, the war within the soul. And that war can either be the most beautiful, extraordinary moment where you get to stand up as the general and go, guess what? I'm here. This is going to be the most amazing, beautiful gift ever. And it ends in a second because you are resolved and clear. Or it is going to stand up with the greatest anger, resistance, and an extraordinary moment of resilience for those that are seeking to be in drama. And those are the words that are important to hear. Those that are seeking to be in drama, it is an addiction. So gaze at today. I'm bringing you all the way back. And then Shree's been trying to jump in. So give me a minute. I want you to look at the calendar before he jumps in. You need to feel it as much as hear it. And everyone really needs to pay attention because this is important. Today and next Sunday are the final moments of the pillars of July. And you notice that they are somewhat uneven yet equal. Look at the 2nd. The 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th are anchoring this week. That pillar is anchoring this week. And that pillar anchors with that massive choice and that blue support. I mean, it's so incredible. Everyone's going to get their dreams met. I can tell you that. All dreams are going to come true. So be clear on what your dreams are because we are dreaming this together. And that's why today and Sunday are so important. Today, we are outside of the illusionary experience of this world of potentiality, capable of navigating the sea of neutrality in a way we have never done before. And only as we start moving more into the latter half of this day will we start entering back into the realm of potentiality that would seek to help us forget who we truly are. And yet we are able to walk into that today with the conscious awareness of our divine mastery so that when we do move into Thursday, we know that 1,000 points of light will unify around this planet at minimum because the balance of that 2 through 30 is out of harmony with the balance of the Sundays. And the only thing that can move this into balance, and I'll show you that on the calendar again. I want to make sure you understood what I was saying. So I think you can see my cursor. So if you look at the 2 through the 30, you see how that began before we were able to stabilize. That's why moving into July felt so strange. And today starts the week where we can literally shift that center point so that those two pillars arise balanced, able to sustain the frequency of mastery presence that you are being gifted with.